All right. What's up, everybody? I am Solo69. Welcome to my channel. I just thought about throwing out some random cards while I was getting ready to go to sleep. A lot of different. It was almost like fireflies moving around, or butterflies, more to say. So there could be a lot of transformation around someone, a lot of open doors, a lot of opportunities, but you don't want to miss them. Um, I just, I just felt like now I'm not, it could also be like pests buzzing around too, like gnats and flies, getting on your nerves now. But they could be even buzzing around these opportunities, almost making them look like as if they're not for you, or almost looked at as if they're tainted, or they're not what they really are. Huh. All right, so I'm gonna throw these cards out and see what's going on. I did kind of do an extra shuffle to them and did some. I got them mixed all up, y'all. So we're gonna see what's coming out. Okay. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding here. Okay. All right. Let's get it going. Okay, so look, somebody is never somebody is never gonna change. This is not a chosen person. This is a I don't know why that needs to be the first thing that's coming out, but there's someone here that's in this energy that's never gonna change. They're not a chosen one. This is like a rotten egg. I hate to say it like that, but this person is moving forward, trying to stop some type of bridge or something from being drawn. This is almost leading to a new beginning. I'm picking up on that energy that I spoke on earlier today in the which reading was that? It was Aries reading, when I spoke about a car going down a road that's familiar to them, but it's a fog instead. In the car, like they like, okay, I can get through the fog because I know this route. And it's like they don't know that like half the road has fell off or is not there anymore. So this is almost like somebody trying to lead you into a disaster, or trying to stop a disaster, or break something. I don't know who this person is. They're coming out really hard. And this is somebody who is in a strong detrimental state, and they don't know how to get out of it at all. Not at all. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? How are you? What's up? I don't. Okay. Hey, Riz. I'm just gonna say Riz. Anyway, so the cards that came out, just we got the moth drawn to the flame. So you're drawing people towards you, and some people are divinely guided, and some people are not. Okay. Um, some people are just drawn to your light. That's not meant that doesn't want to. They may want to feed off of it, but not in a positive way. Okay. Um, yeah, you're dealing with people. Some people that some people is like don't mind you. I don't know. It's something about a even amount of people over here doing this and an evil amount of people over here doing that, because it's giving me that some people don't want you to. How did this go? Some people don't want you to clean up certain messes. It's something about you cleaning up certain messes, fixing things. Some people don't want you doing it. Then you got some people that really want to feed off of you, literally. And these are people, it's just not a good standard. These are people that's not being divinely guided. No, somebody is also trying to knock you off of your divine guidance. This is somebody, I don't know, somebody want to know your ideas as well. They want to know what you're thinking. Okay, so I'm picking up on the energies of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here, okay? Let's keep on going. Yeah, I know it's off. It's off. on purpose. It's really not off. I got it flipped. So it's like that on purpose. Somebody cannot manifest anything. This is okay. Well, I'm talking to a King of Cups in reverse. This could be a Scorpio energy. Virgo energy is coming back out along with Gemini energy. Along with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, strong Pisces energy here. Somebody is not able to manifest. This person is very upset about it. And it's given a masculine energy, but it does not have to be a man. This just could be somebody in their masculine energy really strong. But this person is actually giving a lot of self-doubt. They're also feeding me the energy of a drunken spirit. And I'm not sure if the person is drinking, or they carry a drunken spirit. It's something about that that's like, you don't have to be drunk to have a drunken spirit. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know what to say about that. I ain't gonna lie. But this is somebody who does not want to bring allow something to close, a cycle to close out. This is a big cycle, a huge cycle that's closing its way out. And this person is like not able to stop it. All right, so it's looking like there's victory here. And okay, wait. This person, no, okay. Right now, this person is conquering themselves. Whoever I'm talking about with this energy, this person is conquering themselves, literally. And what I mean by this is, it's like they're not looking at the wrongdoings. They're not looking at how things are coming back on them. This person is somebody who's strong. As far as I'm concerned, this is somebody who do not believe in karma. They do not believe in what goes around really comes back around. For real. They don't believe in like this person, I look at you like you backstab them before they look at you like something backfired on them. This person is out of whack to me. And this is like somebody who's egg, like I said, a rotten egg. I don't mean to be funny when I say that, but this is a phoenix that hasn't risen. This is somebody that faded into the ashes. And think about it. An egg that doesn't hatch, what does it do? It's like it becomes a rotten egg, So this is the energy that's literally here with this person. Okay? I'm gonna keep going. Now y'all know the energies could jump around. This is just a general energy reading, so I'm just kind of seeing what's in the air right now. So if it doesn't resonate, don't trip. Hey, Miss Mia. Hope you're doing good tonight. Hey, Sophia. So we got somebody working on cutting off something else. This Empress in reverse. Okay, if somebody is putting in the work to cut off an Empress in reverse, this could be a clone, somebody who's not really trying to put in the work like they should. Somebody who doesn't know how to manifest well. Once again, it is somebody up here that's unable to manifest. And I did say this was a King of Cups in reverse. Or, but that King of Cups in reverse could simply be this Empress in reverse. All right, so this is also showing up as the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person could be extremely angry. They may have an idea, like a new idea to try to find a way to try to get your spiritual tools from you. This is something that's like, I don't know. This is giving crash out energy, almost like somebody is either crashing out, trying to get you to crash out, or they're crashing out. Hold on. This is somebody that wants you to act out of character. This is somebody who wants you to act out of character so you won't be adored. This is somebody that's poking the bear, that's still in hibernation, and we talked about that already. And this is, once again, this is this rotten egg. This is somebody that sees you moving forward on your destiny. You could be riding by in a damn car, on a bike or something. This motherfucker mad. I don't know, you could have rolled, something about ride by. I don't know, anger out of ride by. I don't know. So let's keep going. So you're at peace though. And someone else is looking a little trapped, waiting, this rotten egg. This rotten egg is really coming out, y'all. So it's kind of funny because it's just too many cards in my hand for this shit to be coming out like that. But this rotten, oh Lord, this could be a King of Pentacles in reverse as well. Somebody who is not stable, somebody who is not loyal, somebody that is hard to trust. This person may not be able to make ends meet on some type of situation, or maybe even they could be in a financial bind. This is somebody who's like this rotten egg. They won't. I ain't gonna lie. They want to change. I think this person is in too deep with something because it's giving me that they're binded, like somebody's binded. Either they had a binding contract that they want to get out of, some type of binding here that this person is, this rotten egg is in. Yeah, they don't have any guidance out. They don't know how to get out of it. And this person is at constant war trying to get out, and they're trying to learn. It's like the teacher has appeared in a strong way, and they're trying to get the information, but it just seems like, I don't know, either there's somebody constantly lurking around this person so they cannot receive the information, or this person is like they want to get out, but when they hear the information or get the information, they get to turning into the lurker. They get to flipping the script and getting upset, and instead of wanting to get their way out, this is almost like envy, or I don't know, it's giving a certain amount of rage, low key. Not saying that this person is like wigging out where people can see it, but it's something about, the smoke on this person's head, and you can see it. This person is not getting any type of pardons. They're not like this, like the way something has been closed for this person completely. And the ancestors are not trying to help them open it up. They're not trying to help them not do nothing. It's almost like this. I don't know. See, somebody has to watch from the outside. That's just what it is. Whoever, thank you for the flower. For real, thank you. But somebody has to watch this from the outside. They cannot, now Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, this person cannot get in. I don't know what this is about. Do they need a cleansing, or they have to be detoxed first? Yeah, but something is, yeah, I was not trying to say this, but somebody could have an illness, and this came out yesterday before I went to work, because something was in somebody's blood. And now I'm not sure if at this point, I don't know if this person even know it. If they know it and don't care, I don't know. But I don't know if it's something that can be passed on to somebody else, or somebody just dealing with their own, illness. But this is like, I gotta be honest though. I'm gonna be honest. This looks like this is somebody's karma for them attacking you. That's what it's looking like. They can't stop this. They're trying to prevent it. And something is not worth, it's like the game is over. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something. When God put his hands on you, who gonna take them off? When you done did people wrong, especially the people that God put on the front line to work for him, you come and cross those people, these ain't no ordinary soldiers. These soldiers got a leader that'll stand up for them. These type of soldiers, back in the days when like leaders, like I gotta speak. I don't know. I can't think of another president. So y'all don't think I'm a little slow when I say this, because damn, I mean shit, I can't. But something like George Washington, George Washington, I remember seeing pictures of him on a horse on the front line. He was the president, but he didn't have no problem leading his troops in. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just going by what I've seen in history and growing up. But from what I see, George Washington, he didn't go hide in no bunker. He didn't have security trying to hurry up and run him away. Maybe they did that over time when they realized how 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 fragile a president was to the community, because how the community would try to come for them. Never know. Assassination is real. So this person is giving me, like, I don't know, somebody, there's like, picking up on like front line energy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't even lost my train of thought. Because honestly, it's just something about people not getting on the front line no more. They rather hide behind other people and stuff, but then they want to lead stuff, but then they run and hide. And I just think I mean, if the system got it like that, guess what? They can change it. They choose to run. It's like cowards. So I don't know. But I'm seeing George Washington on the horse being, in the front of his troops. And yeah, that's basically what I was saying was that's like God is. So, the people that's trying to come after God's soldiers, it's like they don't realize that God ain't hiding behind his soldiers. Yeah, he ain't hiding behind none of his soldiers. Instead, he will come out and fight for them if needed. But he'll let them fight the fights that he sent them to fight. That's why he put them in position, because he knew that they could do it. He knew that what they was capable of. He just didn't try to. You want to be a soldier? You want to join the military? You want? Come on, come to the forces. Trying to talk them and then waiting until they fresh. If you notice how God will wake you up later on in life to some shit that you be like, damn. If I would have known these things then like I know now, I would have been moved different. That's that training. That's that boot camp. And then when we recognize we God's soldier, we still got to get up and go to what? Drill. So it is what it is. But I don't know. It's a lot of leaders that don't lead. So yeah, let me keep going. God gonna protect his. Know that. Especially when they doing things like they supposed to do. But people don't. They try to find a way to slick the one and only Father, Let's keep going. I don't know. But this person seemed like they really get, like, I don't know, it's like somebody is getting they just do. Gotta pay your dues, man. Something catching up with somebody. I hate that I'm seeing it in this person's DNA, because that makes me feel like it's gonna be, crucial for them. So we got someone here. Come on, man. Okay, let me see. Okay, it don't look so bad. You may be forced to make a decision here, so some betrayal can permanently end, because it seems like karma can start really being rendered. Yeah, it may be a contract coming in for some of y'all. Some of y'all may have to sit with somebody and make a real strong decision that's solid as hell, though. It's very solid. And this may freak some other people out when they find out or see. Something is not... it's not such a mystery about your innocence. Like, it's something about you being in this position of moving forward in silence. And it's not a mystery. It's not just because you're moving forward in silence. Whoever I'm talking to that's doing this. No, I'm not going to turn my camera on, Miss Hunter. My camera's on. My dog is, my camera's on. I'm focused on the right thing, and that's the reading. That's the message. You should be too. You in here, right? What you need to look at me for? Anyway. It's something about you not being, it's not no mystery how innocent you are to something. It's not a secret either. Not at all. You could definitely be, once again, somebody's nesting. This came out in another reading. Mm, I ain't worried about nobody who want more out of me than the message. I ain't worried about you. I'm just not. There's a leader here stepping forward that's holding on to their peace. This emperor. Yes. This emperor is holding on to their peace. It's a lot of ecliptic noise in the background that's actually not so magical. So this emperor is holding on to their peace. It's your world. Even if you in an awkward situation, it's your world. You know, you got to understand that even though you can be, it's just like being in your house, but something awkward going on in the four walls of your home, you know? But it doesn't mean it. I'm not taking it to heart. It just was pointless to say, why are you interrupting me with bullshit? Make it make sense. Love. Anyway, focus. Anyway, like somebody could be an Aries or a Virgo or a Libra. All right, so there's someone here that's getting stagnated in some type of trickery, lies, sneaky shit. They getting stuck. You know, it's like they falling in their own shit. Their ancestors are not there to help them. Whoever this is moving funny anyway. You know what I'm saying? And this is somebody that their ancestors do not want nothing to do with them. No. Ain't nobody got you doing rounds with you, sweetheart. Anyway. Hey, know that. I love a troll though. Understand? So you can talk all you want. I ain't mad at it. Let's get the message though. So something's coming towards you, or somebody's coming towards you. This is not you may be expecting this person to show up. This person may not want something to end, and they still want to collaborate or work with you. But it is an ending here. You work alone. You collab by yourself. Whoever, I don't know. That's for somebody. So it's almost like you see clearly that somebody is a King of Pentacles in reverse. You see clearly that somebody they're not what you looking for. They's too, you may have took a chance, see something clear. Somebody's a King of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of confusion here. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to this person getting caught up in their own shit. Yeah, they done stung themselves. And ain't no coming back from that. Somebody is, the shit that they done already said about you, that they don't think that you know that they done said about you because you wasn't nowhere around them. You wasn't, they couldn't even, they probably wasn't even talking to nobody. They probably was talking to themselves out loud like, fuck that motherfucker, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Talk like that. And meanwhile, they still want to come back around you. But if they done said stuff about about you to other people, you may not be having a clue about it, but it's something about your intuition and God showing you something that's going to put it on your heart that this is like, nah, this person is like, they'll do wrong by me once, they'll do it again. I ain't fucking with it. Okay, so you off to something new, okay? And it looks like that whatever it is, you could be curious about newness as well and moving forward on your journey, but you're just being silent about the shit. Looks like you're looking forward to new. And it's kind of like, one bad seed don't stop the whole thing, show must go on. And you're going to probably run across a few more bad seeds because you're drawing moth to your flame. Hey, Ebony. I'm so glad to see you. Where you come from, Ebony? Ooh. So something is like it's being a forced ending is here. There is no new beginning. The moon just moved into Taurus as well, but there is no new beginning. So now, and that's what I was waiting on to do, Aries Taurus cusp reading, y'all. So it literally just moved into Taurus. So I'll probably be doing that reading in the morning. But there's an ending here to this toxicity, okay? It's like something was very toxic. And some people know they toxic, and it's fucked up that they would, instead of them just like letting you know that they toxic, they'd rather you find out the hard way, and that's fucked up. But they don't realize, and it's a lot of people that's like that don't realize that they just adding on to karma that they already got. These are why these type of people be having problems, but they just keep adding on to them. This person is a rotten egg, and you're the star. And this person is trying to put their stank on you. Hell no. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. This person is no different from the rest. You could be also dealing with a fire sign, or you could be these signs. Yeah, somebody is like about to bust open anyway. Like somebody about to crash the fuck out, man. I don't know who, what, when, or where. But it's looking like this rotten egg about to crack, and that shit gonna be stinking. You hear me? This person don't got no more chances left. 55 is here. So this change is gonna come. The ending is here. The prophecy is over. Foreseeing anything, there's nothing to foresee with this situation. It's done. Ain't no future. Ain't no looking off into that. There's nothing. Not trying to laugh, because some people, taking this to heart. I'm a little goofy. And plus, it's late. I'm a little tired. And I took my medicine to go to sleep. So, probably feeling it a little bit. But there's a transformation. It's a huge transformation here that's strong. You got out of a fucked up ass bind. Somebody was trying to attach you. And I'm going to be honest. I think it's kind of messed up when I'm finna say this. And for some people, this is somebody that's got some type of STD. That's like they cannot get rid of it. And when I say it can be detrimental, you already know how far that shit can go. Now, I guess with the right medicine, this person will probably be straight. But honestly, it looked like they done infected like 3 other people. And somebody is a main person that's infected. And I feel like I'm not for certain. But I kind of feel like that the one that they main person, that's where it sprouted from. Some shit don't show up until later on. But when it show up later on, sometimes it can be too late. Somebody need to go get themselves double checked. Somebody need to go get a second opinion or something. If you say, I've been to the doctor already, you need to take your ass back, honey. Somebody is not clean. And they passing it around. Fucked up thing is that they tried to poke you. I don't know if they tried to poke you with or if they was just trying to poke at you and get your attention and get you to join the crew. Because it looked like a whole crew with some other shit. And somebody gonna find out something, and it's gonna be somebody gonna play Chucky on a motherfucker. They could have already done this. That's crazy work. Let's see if we can get out of that energy, because I don't want to sit up and talk about that. I don't. If y'all out there, laying down with folks, be safe, especially if you ain't just laying down with one significant other. For real. Never know. Fuckers ain't clean. Somebody know it's your world, and they not adored by you, and they got pushed out. They know, yeah, you're not. They know you ain't trying to deal with them, work with them, or anything. They know they're right. This person know they're right mid. They do. They are well aware of their shenanigans. They just didn't think you was gonna pick up on it. Hold on, I missed the whole trash can. Trying to throw that in the trash. Hold up. But this person just didn't think you was gonna catch on to it. But they are very aware that they ain't no good. Very aware. Damn. And they also know that they ain't gonna change. Yo. Hell no. Yep, so there is no connection to this. There is no connection, y'all. Somebody just a liar and it's unsuccessful energy. Straight up. Nothing. Somebody is also, I don't mean to say this in no messed up way, especially to try to knock nobody's ego down or anything like that. So understand, when I catch it and I see it before I say it, I'm gonna try to, plead a case, I guess. But for the most part, a lot of times I be just in the moment and shit. But in this time I see it, so I'm not trying to say that somebody is like, they ain't even worth it, yo. It's like, not trying to be funny, but it's like, you just like the circle of life. You got a worm all the way up to the king of the jungle. Somebody is like a maggot. Not even. Okay, let me keep going. This is like, y'all ain't even nowhere on the side. This is maggots crawl over dead shit that's spoiled and bad, That's kind of a real low blow coming from the spiritual plane, directing that energy to this person. That's a low blow. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, but it's like, would you rather be a maggot or would you rather be shit or the fly? But because they all, that's in the same boat. How about none of them? Who, what? Would you rather be the maggot, the shit, or the fly? Hell. There's so much negative shit. This person is not, they should have changed their shit up if they wanted to fuck with you. Because this person is, I don't know why they so stuck. There was no beautiful new transformation, no beautiful new beginning. This person was, I don't know why, it's given that they was confident about that they just knew. And when I say disaster struck, strong, in a very strong way, and then you still celebrating and still showing your intelligence in every format and your innocence and moving forward too, and just being quiet. This shit is that's tearing somebody else apart. And it's kind of sad to say that, but it truly is ripping someone else apart. But they wanted you to waddle in their shit while and they a whole maggot. I guess you supposed to be the fly to land on that shit. I don't know. But you're too wise. The turtle done came out. You're too wise. Oh, you got that ancient spirit, baby. Okay. I see you. Strong with it too. I see you. Okay. And even in an awkward situation, you got it. You got it. I know she got it cause she looking at me like she want it, want it. She drop it low, maybe wanna throw some D's on it. Whatever it is, I can't stop her cause she get low. Innocent. And you flying above all of them. And they hurt. It's like you left people on the ground and you took off with wings. And they was like, where the fuck did wings come from? It's almost like, if you can do it, I can do it better. Then you was like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know. Then you just start floating and they looking at you like, what? You know you ain't touching the ground, right? And you're like, what? And then you land back on the ground and they look confused for a second. And they keep talking shit about what you can do, they can do better. Then you was like, oh, okay, well, I'll be right back. I got something to do. And you just fly off. And this motherfucker, you look back and this motherfucker laying, looking back on the ground like, it's like the further you get away, you can still see him up close. It's giving me bird eye view or bird's vision. Is it a bird that can do that? Because I'm picking up on like flying up, but being able to still zoom in. Now, for some of that might be the feds or somebody else watching your ass. But for the most part, I'm seeing you do this. Like you're still rising up or flying high, but you can still see so close to the ground to where you can see even the looks on the people's face that you're flying away from. But it's like you're not even trying to. It's like you ain't trying to show out. You just don't feel like walking. It's like, shit. So you decide to fly a little bit. Like why you showing out? Who's showing out? I didn't even know you had them wings. Oh, I mean, yeah, I didn't know that I was supposed to tell you I had them. Yeah, I mean, they're a part of me. Type energy. Is there anything else that my collective needs to know about this message? It's a few eggs that's riding around you. And they trying to stay subtle as much as possible. But it's like a lot of nosiness going on. You are a mystery and ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's giving me that they nosy for the wrong reasons. Like, how you doing? Are you doing well? That ain't it. It's more so have you talked to such and such? What y'all got going on? So it's giving, they're more concerned about what your moves than how you are, really. So they don't think they give a fuck about you. So know that they don't give a fuck about you. It's just being nosy. And you don't know who. So you be careful about that, okay? Maybe you do know who. But there's some support here coming in for you to keep secret on. There's no more working on trying to sacrifice you because you couldn't be sacrificed. If somebody definitely tried to build a bridge, some type of bridge. This is weird energy. Now they're like reflecting on it, but they tried to build a bridge. Like they tried to get to you and they couldn't. And somebody didn't, they wasn't alert to something as well when it comes to you. What was this? Tell me more about what they're reflecting on. this spiritual awakening that you're being committed to, and this leadership, this leader that you're turning into, this leadership that you're going to be stepping in or be involved in, it's something about you make people weak as fuck, and you got them lurking, baby. They hiding in bushes, they hiding in swamps, they hiding in motherfucking little, them little holes that rabbits go lay babies, had their babies in. They hiding in them. They done moved the little baby bunnies out the way and and they decided to climb up in the little hole and hide. They hiding under your house. These motherfuckers is, I don't know, but they lurking. This is a community, baby. This is deep. You got a lot of motherfuckers lurking for you. This is a little spooky too, because why is all these people doing this to just you? Do you know these people? Somebody needs security. I don't know. Need security, honey. If you a man, you probably still need security. There's a message here that could be coming in quick for you. But this is coming in to try to get you to blow up. This is it's a group of people that had a weird ass idea to try to, slick you in a weird way. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But they tried and they fall back because justice hit. Karma hit just as for the lurking and everything. But they, once again, because this is gonna get on my nerves in a minute. So once again, I don't think somebody believe in karma, or they don't. Instead, they just looking at like, I'm doing stuff to you, you doing stuff to me. For real. Somebody don't see it as what goes around comes around. They don't see it as you do unto others as you would like them to really do unto you. But this motherfucker gonna eventually have to feel it, because they don't know how to stop coming for you. They want you to explode. That's what they're looking for. Somebody want to see the madness. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes that type of growl is sexy. I don't know, maybe they think it's sexy. But this is somebody that it's almost like if you explode, they can take your power or some shit. I don't know, almost like they need you to explode so they can suck that power up that comes out of you. Somebody just wants your fucking energy. This Empress in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. This could be a male and a female. It could be multiple people. I've already said you got a lot of folks on some bullshit right now. I don't know why they choose, because it's a choice. Why they choose to be on the bullshit, but they definitely are. But you are aware of it, and no lie, you see them all. You see them. I believe you see them even if they don't think you know it's them. You know it. You might even still talk to them anyway. You might even still converse, answer a question or two, laugh with them. But they ain't touched you, and they ain't crossed you in the face. So it's like you ain't gotta be on that type of time with them, but type shit. And I know that feeling because I be on that shit too. I ain't gotta tell nobody I know what the type of shit they be on. I ain't gotta tell nobody about how they decide that they want to, that you on some bullshit. I will, in a heartbeat. But sometimes it's just better to leave some shit unsaid. Like the Kermit. Like that Kermit not emoji, but like that Kermit meme when he's just looking like, Yeah, because let a motherfucker go ahead and do them. It is what it is. They ain't touching you with it. They can't even face you with the funk. They finna crack open, and that's when you gonna smell it. They can't even They can't even face you with it. So I don't think it's nothing for you to be worried about. This person all in their head trying to figure out how can they get back in the door. And it's like, but y'all are so different and shit. I don't know, somebody took something as a joke or playing this at first, but shit got real. And this motherfucker, this is another person. This could be for someone else. But this is someone who started showing their flaws quick with you. They started showing their flaws pretty fast. And so you decided that you weren't going to reconcile. Hold up. You paid attention. And shit, wise mind, okay? You paid attention. Yeah, and you know that you can still draw people close to you, whether you like them or not. And especially awkward people that would mind putting you in awkward positions. These people still, and it's like, I ain't gonna lie, they'll be so happy if you shut the fuck up and don't talk. They feel like they can be able to embrace their ideal of what this detriment they need. They need you to shut up so they can keep on doing the bullshit, basically. At the end of the day. Which is like, so that's, to me, it's making me feel like even if everybody knew they was doing the bullshit, they need you to shut up so they can keep on faking the funk to everybody else, to other people who, I don't know, because this is giving me a real dumb person. I'm picking up on a dummy. Yes. High Priestess in reverse energy. Okay. This is a leader. This High Priestess in reverse. This is a leader. This could be a masculine, but picking up on High Priestess in reverse. So this could definitely be a feminine energy. This could be a woman that's in her masculine energy, eclipsing some things. Camouflage is out. Yes. Wow. They keep trying, but they keep getting set back. They keep trying, but they keep getting set back, man. Because you're too ancient for this shit. You are, whoever I'm talking to, you're giving me giant vibes. Giant vibes. I feel like you are a giant. You ain't gotta even be tall. You can be the shortest person in the room, baby. You a giant. You hear me? And this makes me think about the moments when I'm walking and I'm looking down. And I remember walking to the store one night, and I looked down, and I was stepping over big old beetles and stuff, and then you could see them, and I didn't step on none of them, but I was stepping over them. And the way that they were moving and the way that they were being still, it was like I don't know, it was on the sidewalk, like right before I got to the store. And so when it made me look at them like I was stepping over a small community of people, and I was a giant, and they didn't know what to do, so they was scattering and didn't know which way to go. Some of them was still, like if I be still, maybe I just go invisible. But yeah. So we got Gemini energy stepping forward. That's like, okay, now look, I'm gonna be honest. This is I'm gonna set this over here to the side, because this is totally different from what this other shit was. There's a lot of, okay, off the record. Hey, Janice. And thank you for watching. I feel you on that. Yeah, that sound like a bomb. Not trying to be funny and never trying to disrespect no one's father or their kids, but from what you're saying, that sound like you dealing with somebody who probably, want to knock you up for a reason. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit more than just a baby. But back to this. It's some beautiful energy stepping forward. Healing energy, divine energy. I'm talking about, oh my God, there's two loyal motherfuckers that could be coming together here. Or this is about a couple that's already together. And they're about to enter into another door that's like a big opportunity for them both. All right. Now there could be a Gemini fire sign here, or a Gemini and a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I was about to say Libra as well. Aquarius is here. This is a wish fulfillment. This is also cleaning up a dirty mess at the same time. This is literally killing two birds with one stone. This is cleaning up the dirty mess when it comes down to the lack of abundance with this community of people. This is cleaning up the mess when it comes down to them fighting, trying to stretch their way to knock your divine guidance off because they don't want you to reconcile with someone specific. That's judgment. There's an ending here, or a transformation here. And it's like the door is like there is no future in something. The doors are closed. It's just all the way closed. Now, you're once again, it's like whatever it is, whatever you're moving forward on, this is like a mission. I'm picking up on somebody that do this shit. Missionary. I don't know if it's missionary work, but you're here on a mission. Now you could just be generally on a mission to get something done and handled, but this is your destiny. And even if it's awkward, even if you're put in situations that you're like, damn, how did I get in this? It's almost like you're strong enough to lead you and others out of the mess. Yeah, and help them come out of the cold in you. That's, from setbacks, and bring justice to a situation. See, something is not coming around for a circle to someone, though, the way that they would like it to, because they're so out of fucking line with themselves and out of line with what they have done or still trying to do. They're out of line. Bitch, you out of line. Simple. This person, I think I'm playing. This person is, and that's funny that they came out and was looking at the line and they chakras off, all that. They out of line. It is what it is. So it's not, ain't nothing coming. This 10 of Pentacles, this is what they want to come around. It's not because they so out of line, yo. They just so out of line. And alignment also, I'm assuming. Meanwhile, it's funny that I saw that vision. Meanwhile, you up here patting on the goat and like it's a horse. Like, get ready. And brush your hair a little bit, get you ready so you can get all cute and stuff. You want a bow on your antlers or something? Maybe you got a female goat, but somebody may have a literal pet goat, like for real, like a little cute little baby goat. I mean, people got pets. Oh, it ain't gotta just be a dog or a cat or a fish or a snake or a lizard or no bird. Nothing. This ain't pet pigs and everything, but this is like giving somebody could have a pet goat. And then I'm hearing I'm hearing iPet Goat too. If y'all ain't never watched it, y'all probably need to check them out. I think it's like 3 of them. iPet Goat 1, iPet Goat 2. I think it's a 3rd one. I believe so. This is but this person looks like they saddling up a goat. Shit. Maybe it's both of these people. Maybe one person is the goat and the other person saddling up the goat. Now, I know that may sound strange to say. I don't know. Maybe somebody finna ride the goat. somebody could be in a secret society. This false, I was finna say this false high priestess, but it could be a high priestess in reverse. But then again, it could be a false, somebody who's pretending to be a high priestess, and they ain't got no connection with God to even have it, to be calling themselves that. This is something is very new to this fake high priestess. So they gotta lurk. They gotta see what the fuck is going on. And it's like they strongly want you to shut up. They would be very happy if you just be quiet. Or me. They probably want me to shut the fuck up. Or anybody else who's been talking about them. I don't know. But, you know, hit dog gonna holler, ain't it? Alright, so this person is, okay, so you're happy and strong cleaning some shit up. Meanwhile, they'll be happy and strong if you shut up. This could be new to you, what you're cleaning up. And this is what, you know, it's somebody finna get a hell of a contract. I don't know if this is a job or what, but this is a payment for, you know, what you done had to endure. Something about what you done had to endure or what you've earned. And so it's what, if somebody thinks something was given to you, the fuck? They don't know what you done been through. And I hate when people, you know, get like that. Just because you could be around somebody for 5 or 6 months and then get something special, and they'll get looking. You don't know, it's 5 or 6 months, bitch. You ain't even been around me a year, let alone my lifetime, for you to know what I done been through to earn or get anything. Who the fuck are you? And that's the energy I'm picking up on. Fucking haters, man. Like, people gotta stop being envious. Just like I was watching Family Feud while I was getting my nails done, right? And they was saying name, you know, what was dude? He said name how from 1 to 10 how mad you will be if your best friend or if a really good friend of yours got something, like won the lottery and you didn't win it, you know, like you didn't. How jealous would you be? And I noticed that some people was like, it was the winners who was like had to answer that question, and one of them said they would be like it would be like a 5. And I was like, what? Like, that's your friend though. Why the fuck would you be jealous that they won the lottery? You know, that's like, that showed the envy, you know? And then the other one was like about a 7. And I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you even more hater than the last motherfucker. Y'all family of haters. And then they looked rich on top. They looked like they had money. Not, you know, people probably just get spiffy to go on the show, but they look like they had money. So it's kind of like, damn, you greedy like that? Just because somebody got a come up or somebody won the lottery or something, like, you'll be jealous as a friend. As the best friend, don't you think that they probably gonna treat you as well? You know? What the fuck you got to be jealous for? That you didn't receive something that your best friend did. You know what I'm saying? That's weird to me. It's weird as hell. So I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed when I saw that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I was all in the nail shop talking to the TV. It was, I was like, man, come on, haters. You know, I hating ass. It was crazy. So you got the Queen of Cups coming out, pointing towards this happiness with an offer. You could be a Cancer, but you got people lurking. But this offer may require you to learn something. It may be some type of new skill that's being offered to you, a new training or something like that. It's like looking towards this happiness as this Queen of Cups, though. This is something that is meant for you to nurture and take care of and make it grow. You know, this is giving me a pregnancy, low key. Some of you could be pregnant, but I'm low key picking up on more of the fact that you got to nurture your belly. You got to nurture yourself, taking good care of you and your, you know, what you eating, what you're, you know, putting in your system, you know, your peace, stress, all of that. So you also pointed out how something, wait a minute. You also okay. It's like you pointing at something like if I don't speak up and say this, it's gonna be a fucked up problem. Hold on. Something is not good, but it's extremely fertile. This fat ass rat. Who is this fat ass rat? Somebody that keeps taking one step forward but keep getting knocked back, but still trying. They trying to do something so ecliptic though. It's like moving forward. This person is in a bind, a very bad one. And it's because of a lot of confusion. A whole lot of it too. It does. Judgment is here. Okay, somebody's a cheater. Now this person's King of Wands in reverse, yo. I don't know. This is like a false entrepreneur, a false business person, a false person that's like, independent. Like they say they independent, but they really depend on shit from other people. This is somebody who will tell you that this is my house when they know they really staying with a friend and they friend out of town for like 2 weeks. This is somebody, that's crazy. No, not trying to even be funny. This is somebody that'll walk you through a whole nother person's house and say it's theirs. Until you start looking at pictures and shit on the wall. They like, that's my uncle. Y'all don't look nothing alike. This is like a black dude saying, that's my uncle. That's your uncle? Yeah, we got the same grandma or something. His mama is my grandma. And you looking like, in what time zone? in what timeline? In what life type shit? Like the fuck? This is like old dude from hell no. This is like old dude from Me, Myself, and Irene when he had them 3 twins. He came out black as hell, and his friends was like, "Don't you think they're a little dark for sunscreen?" And he was like, "Shit, their dicks are bigger than mine." I'm done. Hell no. Justice is here though. There's somebody here that's not skilled enough when it comes down to trying to lurk, trying to bring karma to you. So it's like, this person is gonna go through a backfire, but for some reason, I'm gonna tell you now, they're gonna look at you upside your head like you are the one that's causing something. And I'm gonna be honest. Let's be real with it. It's a cause and an effect to everything. So yeah, guess what? You are the cause of it. Because if you didn't come around, if you didn't speak on, now I ain't saying that you spoke up on this person. Maybe you said something that may gave somebody else a clue. But whatever it is, if you wasn't around to do it, yeah, this person probably would have continued to get away with it, or eventually they would have fell off or something. But this is their time. God don't miss nobody when it's their time for their karma to hit. This ain't no motherfucking Final Destination movie. You know? You can't dodge these bullets. Not these type of bullets. Not when God got the gun. What you doing? Shoot him with that pistol. Somebody got guns. Somebody may got some nice arms, male or female. Nice toned arms. Some pistols. Alright, so you got hold on. So since you could not be sacrificed, apparently because that's what all of this ruckus was about. Them trying to find a way to sacrifice you to take your energy. If they get you to explode, the energy comes flowing out, right? Even if it comes out wrong in a low vibrational way. That's what they just want it. Shit. shit. You got the world in reverse on both sides of this shit. This person is still trying to hide in the cut. This is a bat. This is a vampire bat. So definitely harnessing energy is in the making with this. This is a vampire bat. Ain't no talking. The less you talk, the less come towards them. These people are not magical. It's like it reduces the magic. I don't know. Something about magic in the air. But I'm picking up on natural magic. And if I had those other cards that's over there on my desk, I feel like that would show up. I'm picking up on natural magic. Like, let nature run its course. You know? Shit. Lone wolf. I'm talking to you. Alright, somebody may have a wolf tattoo. Lone wolf. I'm talking to you. Karma is coming in right after this deception it hits the fan. You make a decision, but this wise decision you're going to know because God is going to be with you. It's going to help you see something so you can make a very wise decision. Lone wolf. You are a leader of a pack, whoever I'm talking to. You may group with the pack every blue moon, but for the most part, you work alone. And it's a decision here. It's some type of what goes around comes around that needs to be stopped. And it's given this decision may be a tough decision for you to make. And you just be wise about it. And God is right there with you to help you make a firm decision, okay? You need to know this because something is like somebody is trying to confuse a frequency. This is almost like I don't know, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's very clever, but you may stay silent because the lone wolf, they a lone wolf. Who they got to talk to really? Not many. And it's something about somebody trying to knock off some type of telepathic energy as well. Somebody was playing with something at first, but now it's turned into like, it's kind of like something got out of hand, and now it's like they still messing with it, but now they ain't playing no more. It's serious to them now. It's almost like win, lose, or draw type energy, but ain't no fucking draw. And this person don't want to lose, but they was playing at first until they realized that they were getting fucked up playing. Now they trying to do it on a serious matter, and it's like it's like throwing a lot of fear in the air to me. This person is not going to be able to get out of this. It's a wrap. Hold on. No, the flame is out. It's a wrap. Somebody is like, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. And whoever this big motherfucker is, I don't know who. I ain't trying to talk about nobody's size, y'all. Because just keep in mind, I just said that somebody is a giant. But this is not a giant. This is... somebody got some weight on them or something, man. Because the fuck, this... I don't know. I don't want to just try to pin nobody out by the size of their body, like type. That's kind of disrespectful. But by any means necessary, though, something got to be cleaned up. And it's because the same by any means necessary to you, that something got to be cleaned up. This is almost like the by any means necessary to them. They gotta get you. They gotta eat off of you. They need to feed off of you. that energy, the any means necessary, is equal to both of you. Like, like, shit. Y'all both on this. It's equal when it come down to this. Like, you like it, so it's like it's a meet in the middle here, and but it's a do or die energy here too, or win or lose. Somebody gonna lose. Somebody gotta lose. This is one of them. And both of these people are not gonna. It's not gonna be a self defeat here. I don't know, but it goes back to who's fighting who here. Because throughout all of this, I'm not seeing you fighting anybody. I'm not. The only if you are, you fighting with words, you know. And they always say, let them tell it what's all talk with no hands. But you doing it. If that's because, like I say, somebody wants you, they'll be really happy if you shut up. And meanwhile they fighting you. But okay, somebody blocked. This person's sitting with the devil, miserable as shit. Somebody literally sitting in the house with the devil. Zeke, you better not be the devil. I'm gonna kick you off my bed. He looked at me like, something is coming towards you. This skill, this new beginning, and it's not something that's gonna, like I say, you gotta learn. It's not something that's ever gonna end. When this comes towards you, it's like permanent. All you gotta do, it's almost like learning something that you already knew. So it may not even be that hard for you. I got hotspot. The fuck we doing? Hey, let me see now. All right. Hey, let me know. Okay, so y'all still here? Let me know if you still here. Somebody let me know real quick before I just say anything or I continue to move forward. Yeah, I believe y'all still up in here. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Janice. So, my Wi-Fi is perfect. And I've been having some weird things going on to the point to where I had to go to the company and ask them about, thank you, kisses, and I had to ask them about people hacking shit because I realized something that somebody didn't change out when I got my Wi-Fi turned on. So I will be fixing that before I even go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna go and nip that in the bud because all of a sudden my Wi-Fi it won't work. So I got my shit hooked up to my hotspot, so I can finish it off. But just like I said, somebody don't want you to talk. They don't want you to be heard. So this is to me confirmation for that. Hold on, let me check something, y'all. Even low key, take you with me. I'm gonna go on. Hold on. Let me see if it's on. Now, look like it's on. It's on now. Ain't that a bitch? It went completely off. And all that time, I had to unplug it, plug it back up, check my stuff. Still, let me go ahead and connect it back, y'all. Hold up to the right one. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about connecting it because it's something playing with shit right now. This is why, basically, somebody left a router, and I don't know. I just got a weird ass epiphany that some weird shit was happening. So I cut my Wi-Fi off last night. I left it off all night. um, majority of the day. So yeah, it's kind of weird that this is happening, and I think this is confirmation of the silence that somebody wants from you. Somebody wants you quiet. But like I said, it's something that you're about to learn. And right now, the the, the the teacher is appearing because you're ready to learn something. This is not a coincidence. It's something, and you're here and you're ready. The lone wolf is stepping forward here. All right. This person, somebody see you coming in, and this rotten egg see you coming in, they see you coming. This is a fat rat that's furrowed with no abundance. They full of nothing. I don't understand that energy. Whoever this is full of nothing. Whoever this is thriving off of nothing. I guess it's giving me that's why they want your energy so bad. Oh my God. This person is gonna bust if they can't get your energy. This is somebody that, once again, they want you to crash out. Well, bitch, you're gonna have to try harder than just my Wi-Fi. If it's on my end. Now, for my collectives, I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck either. So it is what it is. They ain't stopping no show. Fuck. We ain't the same. Anyway, there's an offer here coming in for someone that it's funny to me. There's an offer here that's coming in for this person that couldn't do something the right way. Judgment is coming in for these people. This is crazy. You gotta be dealing with a weird ass hacker. I gotta be dealing with a weird ass hacker. Motherfuckers is hating big time. Bitch, I'm in here minding my business. Leave me the fuck alone. Fuck you need. Anyway, once again, it's like this person, it's just this real strong energy of somebody that's just like a regular smuggler. No, and it's not a bad thing to be average, but it's like this person want to be this high priestess or something. They want to be something that they're not. Regular smuggler. Just a regular smuggler. And that's okay. Shit. Like I say, it's the circle of life. Shit. But this person is blocked. Ain't nothing coming to them for real. And they still don't get no divine guidance. They still don't get it. Like, for real. They still fuck. There's still no future. It's nothing. Baby, you just mad now. So be mad. Okay. Because they got cut off and you move forward. Yeah, you cut off this rotten ass egg and move forward. This is, I don't know, I'm picking up on look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm picking up on a rotten egg and a pack rat, or a big ass, fat ass rat. And this rat could be a snitch, this rat could be a greedy motherfucker, or this rat could be a shiesty motherfucker. Take it how you choose. It could be all three. Big fat ass rat. Fat bastard. Sorry to call. I ain't trying to talk about nobody's size, y'all. So please don't take that the wrong way. But this is a fat bastard, okay? I don't know. I'm picking up on a fat bastard. Low key, I just heard, I'm an old dirty bastard. What? It's only one old dirty bastard that I like. Me and Mariah go back like. That's the old dirty bastard I like. What the fuck? Like babies and pacifiers. This person cannot get through to you and get any type of wish fulfillment. They cannot. The otter playtime is over. Playtime is over. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is like they not playing no more. Now they really trying to do some shit because they know they on edge. It's like they scrambling for shit though. This is somebody, but your wish fulfillment is here though, and that's what it is. 10 of Pentacles. In the end, this community, they shit is not over with. They finna get ate the fuck up, and they playtime is over for this community. Period. This is a shit, something that somebody finna be shocked about finding out, and then on top of that, this is somebody else that they gonna be shocked because they not alert to it. Somebody finna get hit in the back of the fucking head. And I'm not saying it in no messed up. I'm not trying to say it in a messed up way, but this person just ain't finna see it coming. That's why they gonna be shocked. When people play with you like that, all I know is play with somebody else. Find somebody else to play, but they want you to crash out. They want you to explode. And ain't no ancestors helping these people. It's serious. They like, no. No, they smarter than that. They own ancestors said they got more sense than that. They ain't finna fuck around, find out. They still got shit to worry about on other people. They can't be fucking around finding out about this one person that want to be on this bullshit. These ancestors got other people to look after. This person's ancestors have other people. It ain't just them. And so it's like you fucking around with God's person or people. And I'm just saying that it's crazy when your own ancestors like, look, you do got other family members we could be looking after. You giving us we a little disgraced by you. We can't get involved with that, and we ain't finna mess with this. It's higher than you, bigger than you, and this is low. Look. This person is somebody constantly calling on their ancestors to do shit. But what they're asking their ancestors to do. And it's weird because they, for some reason, the person is calling on their ancestors to do this for them. They think that they actually, like, this is somebody that's willing to use their ancestors without even a care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know they're my ancestors. I'm finna go get them to do this. Bitch, who are you to your ancestors for you to think that you gonna just, you ain't proved nothing to them on the other side for them to get up and fight on your behalf. And the things that you are doing, you ain't finna get them in trouble. Think about it. Would you, if you was them? Who, me? Who, me? Couldn't be. I know you ain't talking to me, sir. The fuck? Whoever the fuck you are. That you probably need to tell these karmas to do that shit. My light's gonna always stay on until I turn off the switch and go to sleep. This motherfucker. And then I'ma see them little lights over there in the corner on. You feel me? What? Who are you? Anyway, somebody bored. Let me check something. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was still connected. Anyway, so look, something once again is not coming full circle. There's somebody here talking a lot of shit. A lot of it. Name calling and everything. But who cares? Just because they ain't called you the name your mama gave you don't mean shit. Somebody is a coward that's like about to bust once again. And I'm just over the fact that they'll never be guided correctly. They don't have the guidance. It's just not there. It's not. You're dealing with somebody who is they don't know what to do. They out of ideas. Ain't no more creative ideas. So they just rather go camouflage themselves and hide in the bushes. They think that's the smartest thing to do because they done put themselves in an awkward situation and now they know it ain't no future. So how many times I done had to say this for this person to finally get it? The fuck? So, yeah, but okay, so they feel like the best thing to do is camouflage themselves once again in this awkward situation that came out while you fly side, while you soar sky high. You know, you up in the air. And I'm not talking about like up in the air now, not knowing what to do. You up in the air, you know, going through a metamorphic change. And this person is like, they need to feed off of that change. Like this person is just wanting to, they need something. They need a drop of blood, drop of blood or something in this motherfucker. Like for real, you need this bitch something because damn. I ain't never seen no motherfucker this dry. Or this thirsty. Dry as hell though, but thirsty as fuck. But that's why they dry. They thirsty. Damn. Somebody is rotten. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to see this right here, what I'm looking at. Because it's like a dead man walking. Real talk. I'm picking up on a dead man. Now, this don't have to be a man. Don't have to be a masculine. It could be a feminine. I'm just picking up on the energy of a dead man walking, soulless person walking. Somebody that, you know, zombified. They don't have nothing to really live for. They're just living. It kind of gives off the impression of an opportunist, but even an opportunist looks for the opportunity to live for. This person only seeking one out of you. It's like you are their prime rib right now. You know, when Adam, the so-called, gave the rib to Eve, you that motherfucker. Give me my rib back type motherfucker. This could be a man. I don't know. I'm over it. This shit funny. Let me see a stretch mark. How much you want to bet that's somebody that know me? Or do you know me, sir? Do you know me, ma'am? Bet you do. Or you think you do. You got a fake account or some shit. Trying to test me and see if you can piss me off. You need me to explode. Show me the message so I can get up out of here and take my punk ass to sleep. Somebody looking like a deer in headlights right now. Well, you ain't Rudolph. His headlight was on his nose. So he didn't have to look crazy when it beamed. He saw beaming lights and shit. Yeah, anyway, like I say, no guidance is here. A lot of no guidance. So this person just moving like because even an earthquake to me got guidance. It listens to the earth to know when to pop the pimple. It's time to erupt. It's about the explosion of the eruption. That has no guidance. You know, so once again, this person is about to explode. And what just happened could have been simply that. Little shit. It's little. It ain't gotta be no huge explosions like how I'm talking it out. Like kaboom. Like you see some. No, it could explosion could be somebody just going outside themselves to do some dumb shit. You know. It's a crash out. Whether they are in control of it or not. You can be in control of your own crash out. That's how some people. I didn't crash out before. I didn't crash out before when I ended up having to send texts to motherfuckers to let their ass have it. I done crashed out before when I done had to stand up and say some shit, and a motherfucker be like, "Wait a minute, can I say that? No, fuck you. I'm finna talk. That's me crash. You know, crash outs can come in so many ways. But this person could be crashing out by simply, and I'm going to use whoever this is that was talking shit as an example. This person, I ain't saying that this is what you're really doing, but I'm just using you as an example. This person could be somebody that I know, somebody that I already know, that knows me. I don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with me, type shit. But meanwhile, this is they still thinking about me, still got me on their fucking mind, all the way enough to make a fake ass account, all the way enough to find my YouTube, come in it and talk shit and act like another motherfucker. I'm not saying that that's what this person has done. So I'm just using that as an example. And that's the best person that can do it right now. Because what if, you know? Personally, do I really know? No. Do I care? Fuck no. I really don't. But it's enticing to know that when you can pull people's attention to try to get you to pull away from what you're doing, that really gives you, that's where you see that's where you should see the power in you, the power in your punch, because you got people going outside of themselves, out of their own way, in, just to fuck with you. And when people gotta do that, baby, you are strong in a motherfucker. When people gotta do that, they see a power in you even if you don't see it in yourself, and a power enough for them to try to collapse it before you recognize it within you. Now, if you already see it in you, you'll probably just laugh at them or whatever. Or even, like I say, it's moments to where I click back. It's moments to where I laugh that shit off. It's moments to where I don't even see that shit to care. It's moments to when I do see it, I still don't give a fuck. It's about the power in you, and you so powerful. They got, like I said, a vampire bat. They just need a little taste of blood. That's all. Let me get these last few cards out, and I'm out. How much y'all want to bet that when I'm done, my internet gonna work again, and probably like within the next 32 minutes to an hour or so. Wake up is no problem. How much you want to bet? Let me see some. That's weird. Hold on, y'all. Real quick. I'm looking at my app of see something. Hold on, let me go see something. That's weird. That is strange as shit. Mm-hmm.